Good morning, welcome to GrainTV. Today's May 10th, 2012. I'm Logan Burgess. To my right is Brock Shimno. Brock, today is the USDA WASDE report, highly anticipated here. Let's jump right into the numbers. What are we looking at for old crop ending stocks?
Yeah, ending stocks look like they're going to be revised higher for corn, up 50 million bushels. Most of this due to the USDA citing that feed and residual use is going to be down by 50 million bushels for the June to August time period. A little bit unexpected by the industry. The industry was looking for a number of around 761 million bushels on the ending stock, so quite a bit higher than what the industry was expecting. Soybeans coming in a little bit lower than what the industry is expecting at 210 million bushels for ending stocks for 11-12. Most of this is due to higher exports by 25 million bushels and higher crushings by 15 million bushels. All wheat is actually being revised lower also by 25 million bushels due to higher exports. So pretty bullish for ending stocks, 11-12 for wheat and soybeans. Corn, kind of bearish story here this morning. But turning our attention to 12-13, the first projections for 12-13 are out this morning. Logan, what do we see over there?
Yeah, Brock, well, kind of the big number that people are going to be looking at is this May estimate for the 2012-2013 ending stocks for corn. As you can see, the average trade guess was around 1.68 billion bushels. Here, we came in well above that at 1.88 billion bushels for 2012-2013 ending stocks. That should really pressure that December 2012 corn contract here in the early going. Soybeans, though, a different story. We actually came in below average ending stocks for the 2012-2013 marketing year. And, we've really seen this new crop soybean contract rally, try to pick up acres for corn here recently, and this should kind of help that, that should help the spread further widen between that November soybean contract and that December corn contract. Wheat kind of coming in with trade expectations here, a little bit on the low side. 735 million bushels here is what the USDA projected ending stocks for wheat to be for the 2012-2013 marketing year. Another thing that people are really looking for out of this report was production out of South America. Are they going to revise their figures from the April estimates? And we saw some revisions here. Brock, you want to take us through what we're seeing there?
Yeah, this has really been a theme of the markets over the better part of the last couple of months, especially for the soybean market. We did see some revisions lower. Argentina's soybean production looks like it was lowered 4 million metric tons as compared to April. Corn was left unchanged for Argentina. Soybeans in Brazil was actually lowered 1 million metric tons, but a big story here, also going to add pressure to the corn contracts right now, is that Brazilian corn production was actually increased 5 million metric tons. So we see a continued story of lower production for soybeans for South America, but corn looks like it's going to be kind of a wash at this point.
Yeah, Brock, well, that should help out the soybean market here in the early going. Kind of turning our attention back here to the northern hemisphere. This morning, the USDA also did come out with some crop production figures for the winter wheat crop. As you can see here, they are projecting a huge hard red winter wheat crop with respect to the 2011 crop, up 32% year over year, coming in a little over 1 billion bushels there. Chicago wheat and white winter wheat were both projected to come in lower than what we saw in 2011, but taken on net, as you can see here, we're expecting 1.69 billion bushels of wheat produced in the 2012-2013 marketing year. That's up 13% from 2011. That should continue to weigh on this wheat market that we've seen been in a downtrend here recently. That kind of wraps up the first half of the show. We'll take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back and see how the market responds to this morning's numbers.
GrainHedge is more than just futures trading. Clients receive our cash grain optimizer showing spot and forward bids within 200 miles of your farm. We take into account your trucking costs to find your best-selling opportunity. We provide in-depth basis mapping, historical basis and cash price charting. Every day we show you your best price and if it meets your profit goals. Contact GrainHedge today to get started.
Welcome back to GrainTV. The markets are open in Chicago. Let's take a look at the reaction to the USDA reports. Old crop corn is down 13.5 cents. New crop is down 9.25 cents. Old crop beans up 21.25. New crop up 28 cents right now. Wheat down 4 cents in Chicago, and Kansas City wheat off a penny this morning.
Yeah, Brock, well, looks like soybeans continue to be the leader to the upside here, especially on that new crop contract here, trading up 27 cents to $13.60 there for soybeans for November delivery. It's kind of interesting to see this new crop corn only trading down 8.25 here in light of that record projected yield at 166 bushels per acre and that huge ending stock figure for 12-13 that we're looking at around 1.9 billion bushels. It'll be interesting to see how this trade pans stands out. This report should give us some direction here for the next several weeks here. That kind of wraps up our show here for GrainTV. Follow us on Twitter at GrainTV is where you can find us. We'll be tweeting throughout the day if you need to go out and do some work in the fields here. Thanks a lot for joining us on GrainTV on this report day. Have a great rest of your day.